After recording the April Fool's video, I decided it was time for some upgrades for the old eOne. I wanted to swap out the hard drive for a compact flash card and upgrade the RAM while I was at it. I'd already watched the LGR and Computer Clan videos, and was looking for a teardown guide. I didn't have any luck on YouTube, and I found some old forum posts about replacing the power supply, but none of them told me how to open the machine up. So I decided to do a little exploratory surgery, and here's the results. Start by flipping it over and removing these 4 screws. Then on the rear, you'll want to remove these 2 as well. Now gently lift the bottom panel, being mindful of the clips in the front. You'll also want to be careful of the composite input on the side. The composite video input has 2 connectors that you'll need to worry about. Now that you're inside, you can disconnect the VGA cable, remove the clip holding the power supply cable in place, then using a flat implement, press the tab on the ATX connector and wiggle it free. It might take a bit of convincing. There are 5 total front panel connectors. You'll find 2 on the left, and 3 on the right. These come free easily with a little squeeze. Around the back, you'll find 1 more screw to remove, and then the whole assembly will pull towards you and lift off. Now I have access to the whole computer. Now seems like a good time to change the CMOS battery and add our 128 megabytes of RAM to the onboard 64. Around front, both sides have a screw that need to be removed. Next thing is to slide the drives backwards and then lift them up. Next, you'll need to remove these 2 screws to get at the hard drive. You'll also need to remove this clip on the side using a pair of needle nose pliers. Now slide the drive to the side and lift upwards. You might need to push from below a little bit. This drive is being replaced with an 8 GB compact flash card. Let me use some masking tape to prevent it from shorting out on the drive mount. Now all that's left is to tuck it back in and put it back together. In case you're curious, yes, it does output to a standard VGA monitor. And if old forum threads are to be believed, the power supply uses a standard 20-pin ATX connector. Unfortunately, while using this external monitor, I couldn't get the keyboard to work. And here we are, all back together. Now for me, the version of Windows off the restore disk would simply not boot after installing, so I did end up installing a retail version of Windows 98 SE. However, your results might vary. In any case, I'd like to thank you for joining me today, and I hope somebody out there found this helpful or at least interesting. And I think it's time we put this computer through its paces, see what it can really do. Check back next week, and thanks for watching.